Suppose you stumbled across someone else's family heirloom. What would you do about it?
A couple in Statesville had no problem answering that question after they uncovered a family treasure they knew nothing about. NBC Charlotte photojournalist Stuart Pittman explains.
When you own and operate an escape room, you're always on the lookout for antiques. But something Roger and Kim Seacrest found recently stopped them in their tracks.
We were both struck by this memorabilia sitting there for sale. Things that were earned at such a cost were for sale for $125.
The Statesville couple didn't know who Coy Goins was, but they were struck by the life he led.
The legacy of a man who landed on the beaches of Normandy in D-Day. A genuine hero, and his legacy is found by my wife in a thrift shop.
I was flabbergasted.
Still, they left that day without it.
And I decided to go back and get it, and I decided to put our fans on the case.
After all, fans of an escape room love a good mystery.
There has to be somebody. There has to be somebody alive.
Within 1 week, the couple and their customers discovered a great niece of the decorated soldier living on the West Coast.
And she knew that he had passed away, that he had never married, that when he came home from the war, he was changed, according to her grandmother.
After the war, Goins led a quiet life. How his medals ended up for sale isn't clear, but his great niece would very much like them back.
She was overwhelmed by it and is very excited, to get it.
The Seacrest hope to hand deliver the medals, and they're looking into raising funds.
There's no payoff for us. The payoff is doing the right thing.
After all,
this needs to be with blood relatives.
In Statesville, Stuart Pittman, NBC Charlotte.